Welcome to Guns Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. Today's topic is going to be water. And water is talked about a lot in prepping and survival and things like that. But I can't stress it enough how important water is. You have to stay hydrated, and you have to stay hydrated with clean water. Okay? The military talks about it all the time, being hydrated and things like that. There's different ways to have clean drinking water. And some of those include bleach, solar, boiling, purification tablets, some of the Lifestraw type products, some of the other filter type products. You've got the larger filter products like Berkey or the bucket system where you buy your filters and make your own type water filtration system, so forth. List goes on, okay? And I've got basically all of them, but there was one thing that I just felt like that had a hole in my system. And I told you guys before that the reason you don't see a lot of negative reviews on my channel is because I do extensive research on products prior to me spending my money or reaching out to a company to see if they would like for us to review it. I research it through forums, through social media, through Amazon, you name it. I search it, research it, and make sure that what I'm getting is probably 99.9% a good product. There's a small percentage that there may be a manufacturer defect, but normally I get enough feedback from the reviews to know this is a good product. And I've always trusted Lifestraw. I've liked their products since they came out. They, in my opinion, were kind of the innovators in some of this water purification things, and started offering their products a few years back. And so I reached out to them. They had a product that I was interested in called the Lifestraw family, and because I wanted a little more higher volume purification that was more portable than carrying two 5-gallon buckets or something like that, or I didn't want to have to depend on boiling water every time. You know, I may not want to start a fire. I may want to be kind of stealthy. I don't want to do that. Purification tablets obviously can run out. Bleach can lose its shelf life. Things like that. There's a lot of issues. So, in researching, they had a product called Lifestraw Family. So I reached out to them and said, hey, look, I'm a YouTube reviewer. I know your products. I like your products. I've had them in the past, but I'm trying to look for a product that you carry called Lifestraw Family. Would you be interested in sending us one? And they contacted me back. Nice folks over there said yes. However, we'd like to recommend a different system. We have the family. We'll be glad to send it to you, or we'd like to recommend this. And I told them, I said, hey, I'll go based on your recommendations. So they sent me out a product called Lifestraw Mission. And I'll talk about this here in a second, but I'm going to talk a little bit about what the Lifestraw products are. And I'm sure most of you that's watching this are familiar with Lifestraw. Lifestraw water filters and purifiers make contaminated water safe to drink. Specific Lifestraw products have been designed to best serve specific consumers, including outdoor enthusiasts and travelers, and for emergency preparedness. Lifestraw products for specific public health use are designed for people in developing communities where there isn't direct access to safe water, and for victims of natural disaster. Think Katrina. They had a lot of water, but none of it was really safe to drink. And those guys were having to have water trucked in and everything else. And something as simple as this could have took care of a lot of people because, and I'll talk about that here in a minute, about the high volume of water it will actually purify. Products for individual consumers include the personal Lifestraw, which I talked about. That's one of their first products they came out with, was the smaller, like what I call a camping straw that's for purifying water. Lifestraw Steel and the Lifestraw Go water bottle. For higher volume, Lifestraw purifiers for groups include Lifestraw Mission, Lifestraw Family 1.0, and Lifestraw Community. The latter two products are used extensively in public health settings as well. So like the Lifestraw Family and things like that was the one I wanted to look at. Today, Lifestraw is used in more than 64 countries around the world. All Lifestraw products are made of durable material and easy to use and require no electricity or batteries. All have been tested in laboratories where they exceed U.S. EPA requirements. Lifestraw's parent company, Vestergaard, is a global public health company dedicated to producing products such as Lifestraw for the most vulnerable people. Vestergaard is also a leading manufacturer of bed nets which prevent malaria, several products that enhance food security. Because Vestergaard is focused on improving the health and quality of life of people in less developing countries, the company has instituted an ongoing Lifestraw Follow the Litters program. Through this program, a portion of the proceeds from the purchase of the Lifestraw products by a consumer in a developed country, in other words, if you buy this in the United States, it will provide one child in a developing community with safe drinking water for the entire school year. So part of they'll give back, is what they're trying to say. This enables the Vestergaard to provide high quality products for the outdoor market while continuing to have impact globally. So that's good. They actually, they have a mission, if you will. They're wanting to, in underdeveloped countries, they're wanting to allow them to have safe drinking water, because that is a major concern all over the place. And again, that's why it's very important that you prepare and have safe drinking water. All right, so some key points about the Lifestraw Mission, and I'm going to go over the actual setup here in just a second. Lifestraw Mission is a compact, collapsible, high-volume water purifier that transforms contaminated water into safe drinking water. Number one. It's ideal for campsites, group hikes, and backcountry expeditions because it does such a high volume and is portable. The gravity-powered water purifier removes 99.99% of waterborne bacteria, including E. coli, salmonella, 99.9% of viruses, hepatitis A, blah, 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 protozoa such as Giardia, Cryptosporidium. It also reduces the muddiness and just basic the water being dirty. Lifestraw Mission weighs under 1 pound, so this whole system weighs under 1 pound. Again, I told you, I wanted something that was high volume, that I could easily take and put in a bug out bag and have something that was more high volume for me and my family and anybody that's involved in our like retreat or something, if we set one up, or a camp. Here's the thing that really got me with this. A, it was lightweight, and B, and I'm going to read this point, throughout its life, Lifestraw Mission, which is this product here, will transform 4,755 gallons of contaminated water into safe drinking water. So that was the big kicker with me. It was lightweight, it was portable, and it does 4,775 gallons of water. That's a lot, okay? So and I won't go into all the details. I'm going to annotate some of that in the section below, in the comment section, and so forth. But what exactly is this? If you look, this is what it looks like. It comes in this cardboard back here, and what you're going to see, all right, so what you're going to get is this bag. And if this bag kind of looks familiar, that's because it's based on kind of a dry bag, camping dry bag design. So that's what makes this great. It makes it so lightweight, and it's so portable and collapsible and compact. So you got your bag here. It actually has clear graduation marks that tells you how much water you have in it. So once you get to this level at 12 liters, that's where you need to stop. Inside the bag here, and it's going to be hard to catch on camera maybe, see if I can do it. If you look right in here, that is a pre-filter. And included in the kit, they give you extra filters. Now these looks very similar to maybe a coffee filter type setup. So if you run out of these in a bug out situation, grid down situation, you could probably fashion something, even cloth, like a piece of bandana or something in there if you had to in an emergency, or just buy you some more filters to hopefully have enough and be able to pre-filter your water in here. And that just takes out the large particles is essentially what that's going to do there. Okay, so how this works is you fill it with water, then you're going to take and you're going to fold it over like a dry bag in camping, and it has clips exactly like the dry bag in camping that you're going to fashion shut like that. Then it's got this nice heavy-duty strap. It's very well sewn. The quality is here. It's I don't know how many stitches that is. It's a lot. Then you're going to sling this over a tree like I had it a while ago, shown up here when I had it hanging up here, and you're going to hang it from a tree or somewhere. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece here, and it's a simple design, and you just simply push it in there and it locks in place. Now the good thing about it is the instructions. Let's say you need to pass this off, or you get hurt, or you get sick and you can't do it. You don't have to carry around instructions with you. Okay, it has them right here on the bag. It also has some instructions on this cloth here for the carry sack. All right, so that's the good thing about it. To release this, all you do, there's a little blue tab here. You push the blue tab and simply pull that out. Okay, and it locks in place just by pushing it in, and now it's locked in place. So how would you use this? Let me give you some instructions here. All right, so fill the dirty water reservoir bag, which is the big blue bag. You're going to fill that with the cleanest water available. And again, I may pre-filter mine through a bandana or something even before sticking it in the bag itself here. Okay. Fold the top, close, seal, and clip like I showed you. Use the strap to hang over a sturdy branch, tree, things like that. Talked about that. So then what are you going to do? You're going to close the blue tap, and you're going to close the red tap. You're going to close both these taps here and here. Now you're going to open the red tap until some contaminated water is released for a few seconds, and then close this. Open the blue tap and wait for the safe water to flow, and it'll come out this tube here. Okay. Lifestraw Mission filter will occasionally show signs of slowing down in the filter process. This may indicate it's time to back flush the filter to remove some contaminants. That's the reason this thing's capable of being able to do such a high volume, the 4,755 gallons. And I repeat that quite a few times in this video because I think 4,755 gallons is very important to mention. To back flush, first close the blue safe water tap and then open the red contaminated water tap. Squeeze this bulb a couple of times to force water back through the filter and out the bottom, so it'll flush through and come out here, out of this hole here. All right, then let it flow for a few seconds before closing the red spout. Continue normal operation and gather safe water from, then you can just simply go back and start using it here. So if it starts slowing down a lot, you know this is kind of need to be back flushed and cleaned out. So Lifestraw Mission will no longer filter water completely clogging when the product has reached the end of its working life. So as long as it's getting water through it, it's working. Once you can't get water through it any longer, it is then used itself. Now, what I would suggest is probably for every 12 liters you use it, I would probably go ahead and back flush it each time. I wouldn't wait until it gets to the point where it's starting to slow down. I think back flushing it is going to be the key to longer life. And in my opinion, it's easier to back flush something when it's not jam-packed with stuff in it. And it's going to be easier to remove all that stuff. But anyway, guys, I want to thank Lifestraw for sending this out. I will probably do a video later, maybe showing this thing in use. What I wanted to do, because of water and the way water works, in cold temperatures it can freeze and cause problems. So I didn't want to put any water in this now. I'm going to pack this up and just keep it. And put aside, and I'm probably going to either get another one to be able to do an actual usage video, but I want to pack this one and not use it because I didn't want water to stay in this and in cold temperatures possibly freeze and bust. So you got to be careful when you're dealing with extreme cold temperatures in the winter, and we're going into the winter months. But anyway, I want to thank Lifestraw for sending this out for our review here. Again, I like Lifestraw products. I've researched them. I've used them. I think they are one of the better companies out, if not the best company out, doing this water purification systems that they have, especially this one. And again, I'm going to stress these points. It's compact, it's lightweight, it's backpackable, so forth. It's high volume, and that's what I like. So that's why I had a little hole in my system, and I wanted to fill that. But also, this fills a lot of holes. Obviously, we can buy bleach and stuff. It's pretty cheap, a couple dollars a gallon. But if you're going to spend money on water purification, I think I would do this first before I would do a Berkey, or unless you just want that for your home because it's stainless and it's nice. But before I would do a Berkey or even the bucket system or anything like that, this was not available when I started preparing years ago and had to buy some of that other stuff. This type system was not available. If I know what I know now and this is available, this is probably what I would recommend buying first, other than some backups utilizing the water purification tablets, the straws, and the bleach. So this right here would be top priority for me at this point going forward. Trying to set up my preps as far as water goes would be something like this. Okay? All right, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any experience with this product or similar, one of the other products that Lifestraw manufactures and you've used, be sure to let us know that. Share your thoughts on it. If you like our videos, give us that thumbs up. That's always helpful. Let us know that we're doing a good job for you. And if you would like our content by the thumbs up, share content by sending it through your forums, social media, things like that. That's always helpful. And if you would comment below, just let us know we do a good job or some other experience you may have. That's always helpful. So remember, like, share, and subscribe, and we bring you another video shortly. Thanks. Have a great day, guys.